Welcome back, you freaking bikeaholics. This is the podcast for the motorcycle majority of the Big MM, also known as the
99%
large in charge of the motorcycle scene. More than any time in history by being here, by listening, you're part of what we call the hashtag
Biker Revolution.
Lurch has one question before we get started. What are you waiting for, bikeaholics?
Mount up and let us take you on another wild-ass ride.
Ryan Urlacher, your host of the Law-Abiding Biker Podcast, and your
high-tech redneck.
There you go. So today's episode, the main topic is going to be about Figurati.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. You sound like Pavarotti.
It's about passed out.
Yeah,
I'm taking that breath.
Impressive.
Whew, that came from deep in my loins. Straight up for you guys.
Your loins. Why your loins?
I don't know.
You got breath coming out of your loins?
I feel like when you dig deep, whatever you dig deep for and really exert, it's coming from your loins.
Right.
There's no deeper place that you can pull from than your loins.
Maybe your perineum.
Well, I did feel my perineum vibrate on that one, dude, because that was legit.
Right now, somebody's Googling perineum.
Yeah, no doubt, dude, and trying to figure out what the hell I'm singing about. Anyways, it's Figurati. So you'll definitely want to pay attention to this episode, guys. This product, which we brought to the Law-Abiding Biker store, I saw it. It captured me. It makes sense. It's awesome. It's great looking. It solves a problem. It's high quality. The company's right here in the USA. It's just one of those companies that got stamped. I got it. We tested it. Amazing. I'm telling you, every Harley owner needs this, and Indian owner for that. We sell them for Indian and Harley. This is just one of those products that you're like, why didn't somebody else invent this? Why did it take so long? And it's just something that is going to be great for your motor. Why not make the longevity of your motor greater? And I'll explain we're going to go through this because it seems like a simple product. There's actually things to think about. It is available in the Law-Abiding Biker store, of course, but I was able to bring it. I talked to the owners, great people. There wasn't one, it's one of those products and companies that I was like, there's not one thing that I had a little bit of concern about. I was like, this is coming to our store. It's going on my bike. It's going on your bike, Lurch. It's going on all our bikes around here. I'm hoping it's going to go on all of your bikes. You'll understand why this is such a simple, easy product. And I guarantee you can all install it even without my video. You'll find out in a second. But it is the Figurati magnetic oil and transmission dipstick. There's actually more to break down there than you think. So we're going to do that. That's going to be the main part of the episode. And then we also want to talk at the end real quick, 2025 Indian Elite models that were released not too long ago. Pretty cool. Something to pay attention to. But again, this is for Harley and Indian owners. We've got them for both bikes. And by the time this episode airs, they will be live. We're creating the listings right now. Mm-hmm. And I will say this, Law-Abiding Biker Media is growing at an exponential rate right now. And we've hired, of course, Lurch full-time here. We've got Oscar working in the store, shipping stuff. We've got Matt Haywood down in California, was obviously a longtime Patreon member, and then became part of the Sworn Few Motorcycle Club, our club, law enforcement club. He's doing video editing. I'm still doing a lot of it, but he's picking up a lot of other stuff that I need him for video editing. And then we just a couple weeks ago picked up Squid. He's been on the show before. He's part of the Sworn Few Motorcycle Club, full-time law enforcement, but on the side, he's a very computer literate guy, very smart, techie guy. And he is helping us add products and listings in the store remotely. Lurch and I are adding a lot of those, and so we're in the midst of another employee that we're going to be in need of, which we'll be probably announcing at some point here for the store. So We're trying to scale as fast as we can responsibly. But yeah, anyways, the point for telling that is that's a result of all you supporting us through patron members, through shopping in the store, and the other ways that you guys can support us. And picking up squid and doing listings as fast as we can for you guys. So he's doing those listings, and they'll be live. Obviously, we can't have this episode air before they're live because we need links for you guys to purchase this. All right, so that is what we're going to talk about. Now, we love our sponsors up front. Actually, we have a new free video. We're cranking out the videos faster than ever, but this is I know a lot of you were waiting for this. So, Lurch, tell the background of that a little bit.
So we've actually done this video and filmed the installation on this a while ago, but we're so damn busy that it's just hard to get them all.
And this was a big edit.
It's big edit. So this is we did a SNS 456.
465, wasn't
465. There you go. 465. Yep. Gear driven cam chest kit and upgrade on Popeye's bike. And
on a Milwaukee 8.
Mm-hmm, yep. And 2019, I think, or whatever. Anyways, newer M8. And this is Matt Haywood's first video editing up. So that wasn't it? I believe it was. It's one of them.
Oh, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
First,
no, you're right. It was. Yeah.
So that's still bringing him on, like you mentioned, has really helped to get more video out because you're only one person. And I know you try to work you work your Leo job, your law-abiding biker job, and sometimes I don't know when you sleep, but bringing him on has helped us get more videos out. So that's why you're seeing a lot of content. But anyways, this is a very detailed video on how to do a cam job on your bike. And we got you covered. As we say, we show you all the steps without skipping any of the steps. If you look at videos out there, there's several of them that'll get you there, but don't show you we had to piece stuff together for us to reference. Our video, one-stop shop. We show you everything. So if you're thinking about doing cam jobs on your bike, we've got them listed in the store currently for the M8s, this cam in particular, but we can get you just about any of them. So if you see one that you want and you want to get it through us, contact us and we'll let you know if we can get it. But we got that video there and you can do it yourself. And it's fun. You get to take bolt cutters to your push rods.
Yeah. Yeah. Guaranteed you won't. And this one's free. We didn't put it as a for purchase video. This one actually went out completely free. It's over an hour long, the most detailed video. You will not find a more detailed cam install on a Milwaukee 8 than on our channel. You just won't. Good luck. It is the place to go. A lot of the tools, it does require specialty tools. Those are available in the Law-Abiding Biker store. Links are below that video. Of course, if you want to support us and thank us for that video, you need those tools. You can get them from our store and you can get your cam kit. Like we say, we have right now the SNS cams listed, the 465, but we are Drag Specialties, Dealer Parts Unlimited, Western Power Sports. We can get you anything. The big boys, if you see it online, we can get it for you, guaranteed. We'll just send you a special order and no tax if you're not a Washington State resident. It's free shipping, of course, because it'll be over $100. And take advantage of those opportunities. Those are big savings when you're talking about the purchase of a cam kit. I know you can do it. Again, you will need a few of those special tools. Go watch the video if you're thinking about it, and then you'll know exactly what you need. The links are below the video and all that. The best way to find it is just go to the SNS cam kits over in the Law-Abiding Biker store. Scroll to the bottom of those listings embedded in there. Make sure that we embedded those. I always, when I think about that in the store, go to the SNS cam kit.
I will.
I believe we did embed that. If not, we're going to do it before at the end of this episode. Okay. But anyways, we love our sponsors up front. Of course, we want you, to become a patron member because, there's a lot of benefits for doing so. And we've had a lot of new signups. Yes, go ahead.
It's on there.
Okay. So go over there and check that out. These are some of our newest beloved patron members that we want to thank.
We'd like to thank Daniel Sanders of Mesa, Arizona, Daniel Reddick of Daphne, Alabama, and Scott Patello of Springfield, Vermont.
lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. It's very simple to get signed up. You just, it's a monthly subscription and you can choose the level of benefits you want to receive. That's it. Sign up for a monthly subscription, get benefits you want. And there are a plethora of those benefits, such as t-shirts and stickers. You get access to the private Facebook group, a troll-free zone, nothing but bikers helping bikers and connecting with each other within that group. Access to live video broadcasts and chat, podcasts early, a year-round patron discount code for the law-abiding biker store, premium videos upon request, and of course access to all the ride, meetup, and events that are going on. We definitely consider or appreciate you considering becoming a patron member. No better time to do it than here in 2025. Just a laundry list of benefits as a thanks to you for your continued support and being part of this awesome community and helping us further the biker revolution here. So let's dive into the Figurati again. Figurati. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Okay. Figurati magnetic oil and transmission dip stick. So it is for Indian. It is for Harley. So let's put this in. Now, when you guys go, here's what I encourage you to do. We're going to talk a lot about it here, but it's really cool to get visuals and us actually showing it and putting the magnet dipstick in bikes and pulling out debris. Go to the Figurati magnetic oil and or transmission dipstick listings in the Law Abiding Biker store. Scroll to the bottom. Embedded right there will be our very detailed video on this product. I already told you why we brought this product. It checked all the boxes. We are not like the big conglomerate stores online, motorcycle stores. That was the day and age. They just suck everything in. And they don't even know all the products that they're bringing in. They're just sucking in any product they can and selling it. And I'm not saying that's a bad tactic or anything. I'm just saying right now, the way the Law Abiding Biker store works is we are manually entering and selecting certain products that we want to bring in to our store. So we're kind of, in a nutshell, vetting stuff we use, stuff we like, stuff we can get behind, stuff we promote, stuff like that. So instead of bringing 500 jackets for you, bring a few really high quality jackets that we agree and solve a problem, just as one example, or like this, or instead of 50,000 of one, we try to bring in, again, you get it. So that's the way we're running right now. And we are just a bootstrap company of bikers trying to help as many bikers as we can worldwide. So I know you can get Figurati elsewhere, but we are the same price. And again, you're going to get free shipping because over $100, no tax if you're not a Washington State resident, and you're supporting us and bikers that are literally have this stuff in our bikes. So we really appreciate you coming to us for not only Figurati, but all your other biker needs. And if there's something you want, again, we can probably get it for you. It's just not listed yet. So hit the contact form in the store. We do it all the time, and we'll get you hooked up and get you those discounts for shopping in our store. So essentially what this is, guys, such a simple idea. And we'll break down, there's different models and some fitment stuff and things like that. But essentially what it is exactly what it is, a magnetic oil dipstick and transmission dipstick. We're going to sell both. So breaking that down a little bit, Lurch, jump in anytime you want, because I talked a lot on the last one, and you can break this down as much as you want. But so we all know, if hopefully you're doing your own services. Obviously we don't look down on you if you don't, but if you want to save $450 to $500 at a dealership for
that's crazy.
It's insane. People are paying it. One of our club members was, which is fine. And I told him, I'm like, dude, stop. Number one, I'll send you the video for free because you're a club member. The video is so cheap for the money that you will save. Go over to, here's what I encourage you to do. Go over to lawabidingbiker.com/buy videos. Again, /buy videos, no dashes, no spaces. Over there is mini videos. They are premium for purchase videos. It's a one-time purchase and you have lifetime access. Watch it as many times as you want for life. All you need is a smart device, and you can watch it over and over every time, right as you're doing your oil change. If you forgot how, it's not rocket science. It is not worthy of $500 at a dealership. That's insanity. we will show you everything they do and more, because a lot of times they're not doing the checklist that they say they're doing. They're literally just changing your oil. So you can do it. Basic tools, guys. Don't even need a lift. But we have one video for the Milwaukee 8 and one for the twin cam, which covers a lot of years into current. So just pick the one you want. Whether you either have a twin cam motor or you have a Milwaukee 8, pick one or the other, and we will get you through. It doesn't matter if it's a soft tail or a touring model or anything like that. All the video files are in there to get you through it. We've been selling those for like 14 years. Okay. They're very, very popular. Anyways, you'll see in that video that when you drain your oil on your oil, there's three in a Indian. It's one hole. It's a one hole. So all the cases, your primary, your transmission, and your engine, it's kind of nice on Indian. It's just one little plug and it drains all.
Yeah. Except I had never thought of this. It's convenient, but now you got one plug and one magnet for all that.
Correct.
Versus the Harley that's got 3 holes, 3 magnets. So it might be even more imperative to get one for your Indian motorcycle, this product, the Figurati dipstick.
I think it's good for both.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely good for both, but maybe even more important for your Indian.
Yeah. And backing up, Lurch said magnet. So what he's talking about is when in those maintenance videos, if you pull your so there's 3 plugs in a Harley, primary, transmission, engine. And on each of those little drain plugs is a very small magnet. And what that magnet's designed to do, and when you pull it out, you'll see that there's metal shavings. It's supposed to collect the metal shavings because, for obvious reasons, especially for longevity of your motor, we don't want those metal shavings cycling through your motor as oil does. We don't want to get overly complicated and technical here. So we're kind of going to dumb things down a bit. But yes, essentially, your oil has a pump and it pumps through your motor. It goes through the filter. It goes through your, heads, all that kind of stuff. It's not only lubricating things, but in this case, it's also cooling because you have an oil cooler. And so obviously this oil is making its rounds, so to speak, and we don't want metal shavings going in critical parts. And so that's what those stock magnets try to do. And I'm not sure about your statement on the Indian.
I was just thinking there's less magnets, and
I agree with that part.
Yeah.
But that's also got an advantage for this dipstick. I'm thinking that out because basically so the way Harley did it is there's 3 separate cases. Mm-hmm. Now we've got an oil dipstick for the motor oil. We've got one for the transmission, but we're missing the primary.
True.
Where Indian is all 3 together. Right. And so that one plug has access to where Harley, we're putting a Figurati oil dipstick. We're putting a Figurati. If you haven't done yet, you probably need to make a bigger magnet. I don't think they do. It wouldn't be a dipstick because your primary doesn't have a dipstick on a Harley, but you could have a huge magnet. Yeah. Which we're going to talk about strengths of magnets in a bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let me see if I can explain what I was thinking. So in the Harley, you've got the 3 drain plugs with magnets. So each of those is dealing with separate components and less fluid. Now on the Indian and the Figurati dipstick is awesome for the Harley. I've got it in my bike. It's picking up shavings like nobody's business. Again, my bike's new, so you're going to expect more, but I was impressed with the shavings that it picked up, and we'll get into that a little bit more. But with the Indian, now you've got one large cavity going through all the different systems, but only one drain plug magnet to pick up shavings. So in my mind, this is great for Indian because you introduce that Figurati dipstick, and you've got a second magnet for that larger amount of fluid. Does that make sense?
No, that part makes sense. Okay. I was just saying, all in all, I think they cancel each other out. That's what I was saying, because now you don't have one in the prime. So whatever. I get it. No, it makes sense. you need them for your motor, period.
Absolutely.
Whether you have metal, but yeah, I totally get what you're saying. To that, I was saying, on the other hand, Harley, we're missing the primary.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Indian at least is picking up the primary.
Sure.
I don't know, but it makes total sense. Anyways. Anywho. Yeah, great product. And, so we don't want those metal shavings, obviously, like I say, circulating through our motor. So let's move down and let me actually, where's our main topic? There it is. I'm going to pull up. We did an article on this too, guys. But we don't have that up, do we? You'll remind me because it's not published yet. I'd have to go in the back end. That's all right. Because you just did a Figurati Designs.
Yeah.
All right. If I miss anything, I'll try to go to our article, but I think you can help me. So here's the deal. Those magnets stock on your OEM drain plugs, whether it's Indian or Harley, sit at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're not up higher. And so really where this magnet is, it's waiting for stuff to kind of settle, fall to the bottom. Also, it's worth noting while you're riding, that oil within the cases is jostling around. So the more magnets we can have in there, obviously, is better, right? Because we are circulating, we are jostling around, and that's the best time for to pick up. Now, you just park your bike, it settles. Obviously, stuff theoretically is falling to the bottom, right? And that's what those magnets OEM are really waiting on. Now, let's not only the magnets, but the power of magnets. So let's put this in perspective a little bit. So the OEM magnets are
100 gauss.
100 gauss.
Gauss, yes,
You
right.
told me
Yeah.
it was
Yes,
like
it is
cows.
It is gauss,
All right.
yeah.
I had to learn to pronounce all this when we were doing our video.
Yeah.
We really educated ourselves on this, and so the video is pretty succinct, but we're actually providing a bit more information here, obviously long form.
So a gauss rating is a rating of the strength of the magnet. The higher the number, the stronger the magnet.
There you go. Gauss. So 100 gauss on your stock 3 Harley plugs, and we don't even know on Indian. They don't really say. They just
Probably similar.
Probably very similar. A lot of the companies, if you look at drain plugs, are all using the same drain plugs, even for like Hondas and stuff. So not super high strength. You guys have probably pulled it out with oil changes. And this is one thing I want to say on that. And this is another problem Figurati solves. When we're looking at those OEM drain plugs, they're collecting metal. The only time that you're going to clean those is every 5,000 on a Harley, or whatever your maintenance schedule is. It could be longer if you're running AMS oil from the law-abiding biker store, whatever you want to do. You can get a lot more miles than that. But let's just say every 5,000. That's the only time, because you can't quickly pull an oil drain plug out because you're going to drain all your oil for obviously. And that's the only time you're really getting the ability to clean those and check them to see, something's going on. Oh, that's way too, because there is an acceptable amount of metal shavings and a non-acceptable amount. You could catch things early. And that's with the Figurati, because every time you ride, or maybe, every 3 times you ride, whatever you want to do, you can take the magnet on this Figurati is at the very end. And let me tell you what its magnet strength is. It's 2,000 gauss. Stock OEM plug 100 gauss, 2,000 gauss Figurati. It's unbelievably strong. We'll tell you some tests we did with it in a minute. But so you basically could ride at any time. You can just unscrew your Figurati and look at it, and it will have stuff on it. All right. And you can wipe it off, and you'll know right away, something, if you're getting big metal shavings, you're like, oh shit, something's going on. You can get, start looking into it, like what's going on before you cause massive damage. But you can literally clean that thing off all the time. Same with your transmission dipstick. Again, Indian or Harley, guys, absolute necessity. You're going to pick up so much more. Obviously, with the 2,000 gauss, that's substantial. and through our testing, you are going to pick up very fine stuff, which we'll talk about, run it, and I'll let Lurch talk about. We ran it in his bike, just before the video. I have it in my bike now too. But you're going to pick up fine shavings that you will never, 100 gauge magnet will never pick up. Plus it just doesn't, the magnet on the Figurati has a lot more surface area. So it covers the whole tip of the dipstick, where that little round cylindrical magnet on your drain plug is so small. So not only do you have stronger magnet by a long shot, you've got more surface space.
Absolutely. And that dipstick is actually positioned in a little bit better place as well. You mentioned earlier that the drain plug sits at the bottom out of the active oil flow-ish, stuff's moving around in there. Essentially, it waits for that stuff to settle down. Now you've got the magnet on the dipstick, and it's up a little higher in the flow of the oil, and so it's got a better opportunity to grab more debris.
Yeah, very good point. And so just another plus.
And what I like about the transmission dipstick on the Harleys, you need to have an Allen head, quarter inch if I remember right, to get that thing out. That's fine when you're servicing your bike, but it's not convenient on the roadside. With this Figurati transmission dipstick, you can just twist it off and check it anytime you want.
I never understood why Harley did that.
I don't know why.
Because the oil dipstick has you can unscrew it with your fingers, but the transmission you don't.
Been that way for a long time.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. So another problem it solves. That way you can check your transmission anytime without tools. Yeah. And we will talk about all the options you have for different heads and stuff here in a minute, guys, because there's a lot. It dresses up your bike. It looks really cool. You got to go see the video. I put a colored one on mine, and we'll get to that in a minute. But so a lot of problems it solves. There's another problem it solves. Just a lot of reasons that this is, again, checked all the boxes, got my immediately, especially once I got it in my hands. I was like, and we put it on a bike. I was like, done deal, get it in the store, priority, get the video, got to get this information out to guys. So,
did you want to talk about how we tested it and how much large pieces it
Why
can
don't you
pick
do
up?
that?
Yeah. So we took a bunch of metal screws that we had laying around down at the law-abiding biker store. They were like a self-tapping bolt, pretty decent size, and put a handful of them down on the table and tested the magnet strength on that dipstick by hitting those screws with it. It was amazing. I mean, not did it only pick up one of them; it picked up several.
It's insane.
I mean, they were sticking to the magnet. The other screws were sticking to screws. It was a whole mess of screws stuck to the end of it. I was very impressed with the strength of that magnet.
It was insane. And yeah, the screws, other screws were sticking to other screws on the end because the magnet was going through the screws. It's insane. I knew it was cool, but I was like, okay, that's what 2000 gauss is. Holy shit. I can't believe
that's what a gauss is.
That's what a gauss is. So I couldn't believe the strength of the magnet. You'll see it in the video. Make no mistake about it. Quality, high quality product. When you get it in your hands, you'll realize just how strong it is. So a lot of new Zero 3D products coming out, guys, and then we'll get back into that. But it's worth noting, especially for you guys with the new 24 and newer bikes with the new redesigned fairing. Lurch, what do we coming to the store soon? We've already done installs. We've already got the videos ready to go, but they're not quite available yet.
Yeah, we've got some of the rear license plate replacements. Those are in. We've got some chrome and some black of those. But these are all new products.
But we haven't embedded the video yet because we haven't released that video yet, have we?
No, we have not.
Because we're waiting for more stock, right?
Yeah, we'll embed it.
All right,
yeah, when we do an official launch of it,
okay.
We'll do it.
But we do have some.
We do have some.
Ooh, get over there. Limited.
Yeah. They look really nice. So it gets rid of the stock license plate and light on your 24 or newer or 23 and a half CVOs. That has that big bulbous light on it. Just ugly, that light that goes over your taillight. So this is
Did you say vulva?
Vulva. I didn't say
vulvus.
Bulbous. Bulbous.
Oh, bulbous. Okay.
Bulbous. You jackwagon. So this gets rid of that. It is a license plate holder and frame, and it is lighted. It's available in chrome or black. It's curved to match the shape of your fender. Just cleans up that ass on your bike.
Looks so sexy.
And then there's several other lights coming out that will have availability late summer to early fall. Vent lights for your road glide and street glide to go up inside your vent. Ghost technology, so you don't really see it, but when you turn it on, you can see it. Adds visibility to your bike. All this stuff that I'm talking about, by the way, can be controlled with either a standard plug-in harness that just does run, brake, turn, or you can get the Light Strike Commander, and then you can control all these lights and do crazy stuff with them. Then there's also a goatee light, and I don't know if you saw it, but they're going to make that for the road glide as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I sent it to you.
Yeah, that's right. You saw it and sent it to me. So that light goes underneath the headlight on your street glide, and your road glide gives you extra lighting. And they're working on all kinds of stuff. It's exciting. They finally figured out how to basically get around the CAN bus. They've made their own CAN bus.
Yep.
It plugs in. You hook it to your battery, and then control all your lights through an app. So be looking for the
best way to do that is head over to the Law Binding Biker store. The products are live, right?
Yes, but it'll say
back in stock notification. So over to the right side of your screen, either on mobile or desktop, big red bar, back in stock notification. Hit it, enter your email, phone number, or both. Get a text, get an email. That instant those are available and we put them in stock, bam, you're going to get an email with a punch through button to purchase. I highly suggest getting back in stock notifications because those are going to go, they're going to go quick.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you shopping in the Law Binding Biker store. Ciro 3D, a lot of companies trying to make lighting. Ciro does it best. Love Ciro, been a long time sponsor. There's a reason for that. They're bikers. They're unbelievable customer support. If something ever did, for what very seldom have we ever heard that, they'll take care of you and get it from us. We can help you out. We work together closely with Ciro. Amazing company. And you want lighting that works, that looks great, that has some... You wonder why a lot of the other companies come out with stuff quick. It's because they don't put a lot of design thought into it. They just want to get it out. Ciro's like, kind of like, it reminds me a bit of Apple. Samsung, Android will just put anything out and they'll let customers beta test it and fail. Apple's like, that's a cool feature, but we're going to wait a few years because we're actually going to make it useful and we're going to make sure it works before we put it out. That's kind of what reminds me of Ciro. They're like,
well put.
We're going to design it. We don't just want to put it out quick. We want to make sure it's really good and it embodies what our company is. And we don't want them to have to test it so they take just a bit longer, but when they nail it, they fucking nail it. And when they send it to us for some of this stuff, holy shit, that's the Ciro I know. It is such good stuff. So anyways, yeah, a lot of Ciro stuff coming out and it's already on our bikes. And if you catch us, you'll see it or maybe on the Canada ride, but we're hoping it's out soon. All right. So back to Figurati.
Oh my God.
Okay. We talked about so you guys see, it's just it seems such a simple product.
I can't believe it wasn't
and I can't believe more
sooner.
Yeah. I can't believe there's not a bunch of copycats. But this company, again, great guys. We talked to the owner. I had a conversation with him when I found their product. I know a lot of you have probably heard of it before. That's great. Again, there's other places selling it, but support us, same price, and you get your discounts and all that. And we're going to have them in stock. Trust me, because these things are going to move, guaranteed. Because it just solves a very basic problem. And why would you not want to extend the life of your motor? Why would you not want to get those metal shavings out of it? And so when we first got this thing, like we always do, we're like, I like it. It stamps all the stuff, but there's no way until I test it to see. And so the test I wanted to do, and then I'll let Lurch talk about the process. I told Lurch, I said, what I want to do is I don't want to put this in for 2,000 miles. Of course it's going to catch stuff. I want to test this behind the scenes, very low amount of miles a day. What's it pulling? Does it pull? And then we'll go from there. And so why don't you explain the rest of the process?
So we stuck the Figurati engine oil dipstick in my bike first. I now have the transmission one as well, but in the motor, and just rode it for an afternoon and a morning, basically.
Less than 50 miles.
Yeah, less than 50 miles. Ran out to dinner with the guys, and then ran home, and then ran down the shop, and then we checked it. So less than 50 miles, less than a day. And I was amazed at the amount of shavings that were on it. They were super fine. It almost looked like just dirty oil.
Something I've never seen on an OEM plug at all.
Not really. Usually you see larger pieces on that have settled down. So very impressed. We wiped it off, and you could tell it was obviously metal shavings. It had that silver gray color to it.
Right onto the paper towel. Yeah. You could see the really fine metal gray. It's crazy.
It's like dust.
Yeah.
That's because that magnet's so damn strong. So that's the stuff that your stock, well, it's such a small size debris that's going through the filter. Filter's not catching it. And the magnet's catching larger pieces and not catching this fine stuff. So this just adds to...
But make no mistake about it. Those larger pieces, it's going to catch those over the bottom one. It's just that it's also going to catch shit that nothing else will catch, including the filter, which is a good point.
Yeah, the filter only goes down to so many microns, and this is catching stuff below that.
Yep.
So it's a great addition to your system of keeping shavings out of your oil.
Yep.
I was amazed.
You can clean it at any time.
Yeah, you could check it
every 3 rides. Just clean it.
That was 50 miles, and I was shocked at how much was on it.
So now we're going to obviously run it longer for a week, maybe a couple 100 miles, and then really
do some different tests.
Yeah, it's just going to be
one ride a week, a month, a whole oil change. You know, I'm curious to see what the different amounts are. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, again, why not get that stuff that nothing else is catching? Just the, longevity of your motor, getting rid of any of that fine shaving. It's gumming up your oil, and it's just going to keep all your oil cleaner in the long run. Again, I've mentioned it, but yes, for the Indian. And we're going to break down fitment. So with these Figurati dipsticks, of course, we all like flashy stuff. I do. And Figurati's because we all like to dress up our bikes, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I like the gold. Of course, I chose, just like my PSR adjustable lever ends, gold. And
before we get into all the colors, I just want to say that the original was a stainless steel, and it was available in a silver or a black. And then there was 2 different designs, knurled, which we're
going to get into that too.
There's knurled and
we're going to get into all the fitment and options.
But now, and because you're talking about color, they've added the performance dipstick, and that's available in colors currently for the touring inmate and twin cam, but he's working on performance colored ones for other bikes and models too.
Okay. All right. So that's an overview. Now we're really going to break down fitment and colors, which we'll probably go over that again. Just so I have it in my mind. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, colors. So I chose the gold.
Because you like it the gold.
Because I like it the gold. This is a way to dress up your bike. And when you feel these, I have the performance models, all right, because they do come in colors. And you just feel it, guys. It's the presentation comes in a really nice metal box with a lid. And it's got like soft material in there that's cut out.
Can I speak
kind of like
his
a Pelican case? Yeah. And let me say the presentation and then do. Yeah. So it comes in this metal box, and the lid, it's like a tin box. The lid has a window cut out so you can see the dipstick down in there. Again, it's like a Pelican, so it's cut out perfectly for it. And you pull it out and you hold it in your hand. You realize the head of that thing. What I like about it is it's nice and big. Same with the transmission dipstick one. The little OEM one is like a plastic little thing, and you got to try to get your fat fingers like me on it. This is a big, huge, really nice head. So it's really grippy. We'll talk about the different versions. Makes it easy to get in and out. Easy, even with gloves, guys, to get a hold of. Same with your transmission one. And it really looks cool on my bike. I went silver with transmission because they're only in silver or black for transmission, which we talked about a little bit and you'll talk about. And, but the performance transmission one or engine oil one is nice big gold for me. And, because it just looks really cool. And, if you're more of a, old man, and
I know where you're going with this.
Very boring, and you're just a sheep, and you don't want to be noticed. I don't want to lurch. I don't want to be noticed. I just want to blend in with all the sheepies. And so just give me a little boring black one. I don't want people to see it. I don't want people to ask about it or even notice my bike. I just want really boring colors on my bike. I got a black seat. I got black this. Oh, and what else did you just get that's black?
My heated hand grips. But I do have a Salomon road sofa with orange stitching on it.
We were riding back in the truck yesterday from our local dealership because he had to pick up his heated grips, and he got in the truck. And I go, "Oh, dude, what color did you get?" Black. I go, "Weird." So we got to tease Lurch.
I wasn't sure when I bought the bike what direction I was going to go with colors and stuff, so I didn't want to get stuck with something. So I went with
then there's me that has no direction.
I think there's a switchback heated grips and then black.
Then there's me that has zero direction.
All over the place. I know people find that hard to believe.
You really find. I'm like, I don't really think about it too much. I'm like, yeah, give it a shot. Fuck, gold, cool. That looks good. Oh, grips. Oh, maybe silver seat. Goatee. What? Yeah, or that black pipes. Right. I have black chrome headers. Oh yeah, my black pipe. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm all over the place. But
I do have the stainless steel engine dipstick in black. It's a very high polish,
that's wild.
Good looking.
Whoa.
But what I'm saying is it stands out more than you realize because it's such high quality and great color. Yeah,
it does. Fuck, dude. You went wild. You didn't go, you went silver. Holy shit.
One thing I did do,
just like,
I didn't do silver, but one thing I do want to say about the dipsticks is they're bright colors.
Dipstick.
They're bright colors. They're yellow. Some are like pink.
Another
some are
huge
orange.
benefit.
They're
Thank you.
A nice bright color so you can see your oil levels. I hate on the twin cams in particular when you would pull out your transmission dipstick, which is silver metal.
It's chrome.
It's chrome basically, and you got clean fluid in there. You're like, I think it's where it's supposed to be. The engine, a lot of times they're black. My Milwaukee 8, the transmission is black plastic. These are bright colors so you can see your oil levels. It's kind of nice.
Even when it's clean. Brand new clean. Yeah, that is a huge benefit I forgot about. Thank you.
Yeah, and you'll hear Kerry Cromer, who's the owner of the business, talks about these things being jewelry grade. He comes from a background in jewelry. Before he got into motorcycling, he was into jewelry. So he takes the presentation of the experience, and you feel like a premium product because of the packaging, the care they take in the foam that's inside the cutout form, but also just the quality of the product itself is very high quality.
Yep. Yeah, it is, and it's quite an experience, and definitely a premium product. We consider it, and it's right up front of our store with a huge display. If you're in the area, 3302 Main Street, you want to touch them, you want to feel them, you want to see them, you want to buy one. We're gonna have them in stock. We need to get a few more stock before we let this video go, because there'll be some walk-ins that want these for sure. Another great thing like Lurt said, and on those dipsticks, of course, guys, very nice print on their cutout, embedded in that is just like your stock, add oil, your oil levels. It's got the little waffle pattern on it. It's got all that stuff. So no difference from your stock other than you can see it now because it's a light color, and even with clean oil, after an oil change, you can see it. Again, transmission and oil. Yeah, good to go there. So let's go ahead and talk about Lurch, a little bit of fitment. First of all, let me ask you this to make sure that the audience understands, and correct me if I'm wrong. So, are we carrying the stainless steel models?
Yes.
Okay, so we're carrying the stainless steel models, which are a lot heavier. They're heavy, guys. Only black and chrome.
Yeah, I would call that the original design. Right.
The one that I have on my bike is the Performance Series, which is aluminum, much lighter, solid, but lighter.
Anodized aluminum. Yep.
And those are coming in the colors.
Right. That's correct.
Okay. So that's probably the most popular model in my opinion, but you can get these stainless steel ones if you want that. They're great too. They're solid, man. When I felt it, the one we put on your bike, I was holy shit, thing's heavy and solid.
It's got a little different finish on it. Because it's stainless steel. It's not just anodized. The aluminum ones are anodized, and the color's great. But on the stainless steel, it's more of on mine in particular, the black, it's more of a polished look, a black, almost like a black chrome. It's very neat, high quality stuff.
So let me ask you this question from there. So coming in colors, and then we have the transmission dipsticks, which are anodized aluminum.
They are stainless steel at this point.
They are stainless steel. See, this is
for the M8s.
For the Milwaukee 8s.
Yeah, that's a new product.
All right.
But if we go over in here and look at his, he's got a coming soon tab, and he shows that he's working on performance magnetic dipsticks for the soft tails. And
before you do that,
okay,
we're going to get confused here. So the transmission dipsticks are
currently only stainless steel, available in black or silver. There is in the works the performance transmission dipstick for the M8s.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. I just want to keep this clean for me too.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get back and forth between transmission and engine.
Yes. At the end of the day, you can go over to the website and what's on there is definitely available. Now let's get into fitment of soft tails and touring models, Milwaukee 8, twin cam. Before we do that, the other option you have on the aluminum ones is you either have a curved head, which is
more like an octagon shape.
Yeah, there you go. And then you've got knurled, which is just a really grippy, knurled surface all the way around. Go look at them. Those are the two models that you have available. And then you can choose, once you choose knurled or curved, you can choose your color. Over in the Law Abiding Biker store, of course, as always, we do it. So we made it very simple for you, not only to understand fitment, and but also to pick your variants. You first pick which one you want, then you pick your color or whichever way we have it set up, but it makes it very, very easy to do. So as far as fitment goes, even in the listings, you'll see we have it at the top, very easy. We'll link to it in the show notes directly through to get these guys. But it'll say at the top, what it fits pretty much. And then within each listing is a very detailed fitment tab. And then you can choose which one you want. So talk about touring versus Softail and where we're going and what they're working on, and you just finish the rest.
So you would think that it's an M8 or a twin cam, it'd just be it doesn't matter, right? It fits Softail, it fit touring. But what we learned is the oil dipstick on the Softails is just a little bit shorter. So there is models for Softails, there's models for the touring, and then the touring is broken down between twin cam and M8. And so, like you said, all that information we try to put it in the listing title itself, and we talk about it in the description, but definitely hit that fitment tab and double check that thing. So currently there's, for the Harleys, there is a transmission dipsticks for the M8s only at this time. They're working on a performance version, which is the aluminum in color. In the engine dipsticks, there's M8 and twin cam, and those are available in the performance as well. But then they also have the stainless steel, and again, that's the original design, the black or silver, and those are available for Pan America, Touring M8, Softail M8, older Softails, Dynas, twin cams of different vintages, FXRs, and so there's several in there. Make sure you check the fitment. When you get into the Indian, currently there is the stainless steel engine oil dipstick, black or silver, and that's for a couple different versions depending on the vintage of the Thunderstroke motor, and then there is some for the Power Plus motor.
Yeah, and it's interesting because after the conversation, I realized in my head. So talking about Softail and touring M8s, in my head I was like, an M8 is an M8 is an M8, but the Softails are shorter. Well, duh, they're a different dipstick because, and I knew this and I forgot to tell you, it's because the Softails have an oil tank up here.
Yeah,
see this?
Yeah, there you go.
So you have an oil tank up there, whereas the regular touring models, it's actually down in the motor.
Right.
So there is a little bit different version. So duh, they would be different. I was just thinking it's a Softail, it's an M8, but I forgot those dipsticks are up. There's an oil tank that sits under the seat, and that's where the dipstick is, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it came to me, it was a couple days after that conversation. I was like, well, duh, they would be different.
It up for me. Yeah. That's the fun thing about this is we learned so much. I mean, I almost would call us experts in the field, but we still learn every day.
Yep. And we forget stuff.
And we just plain forget stuff.
Like that. I'm like, oh, well, duh. The Softails have a freaking oil tank. All right. So we've got a few more things to talk about here. And then we'll take it out. Oh, we got the Elite models we want to talk about real quick.
Ride longer and treat your ass with some respect already. Get hooked up with a premium butt buffer seat cushion. This company of bikers developed a super thin, hospital-grade seat cushion made of solid and elastic materials, and it's unlike gel pads that will leak if punctured.
Oh, I don't like leaking around my ass.
Who does? The butt buffer is designed not to slide around your seat, fits all motorcycles, installs in seconds, easily cleans, and helps dampen those damn vibrations.
Oh, vibrations.
With plenty of models to choose from, they assure you'll have a comfortable ass when riding. Head on over to the Law Abiding Biker store and check out our full line of butt buffer seat cushions.
Oh, it feels so good on my ass. You're ridiculous.
Yes, you are.
He did chuckle at the end, though. He just pulled away from the mic. FYI, audience. All right. So, Figurati, magnetic oil and transmission dipstick. Thanks for all the detailed fitment information on what they're working on. Amazing product, guys. Highly recommend it. Simple. We don't need, I'm going to do a very detailed install video on it for you, step by step, how to put it in. I'm not. Take out your old one and put in your new one. I think you can handle it. But trust me, look at them, look in the store, watch the video. I get some really good B-roll shots of it. You'll see it in my bike, how they look. You'll actually see in the video what Lurch talked about when we pulled it out after less than 50 miles, the very fine metal shavings, wiping it off, everything in between. Definitely worth going over to the store, scrolling to the bottom of the listings and watching the video and then choosing which one you want. And if you have any questions, hit us up over the contact form in the Law Abiding Biker store. So I think we should transition right into the new Indian Elite models here in 2025. Now, as many of you will remember, in late February, I traveled to Las Vegas. Indian flew me down there for a few days to test ride and review the new 2025 Indian Power Plus lineup. That video, a lot of views over on YouTube. If you're at all interested in the Power Plus lineup and Indian great bikes, go over and watch, give that video a watch. But it seems like, when was this? I can't remember. I published this. Oh, so in April, looks like on the 22nd, I did another video, on when they released the Elite, Power Plus models here, the Elite versions. And I did do a video on it. It's over on the YouTube channel. And I was under embargo. They got a hold of me about a week before and released this information to me. So I had time to compile it and, kind of look things over. And then of course I had a video ready to pop the instant, the embargo was listed, which clearly was here on April 22nd. And with 99% of our videos, guys, if you forget, we also, if you're a reader, we also, there's accompanying articles over on the Law Abiding Biker regular website, not the store website, but the regular website, where we post all this stuff and pictures, and it kind of breaks it down, a lot of the specs. And so there's articles with all those videos. A lot of people forget that. And at the bottom of the articles are the embedded videos. So you can not only read, but you can watch. That's just another thing we provide for you guys. Everybody likes to take that content in differently. So they announced a Indian Challenger Elite and an Indian Pursuit Elite. And we'll give a quick rundown, cut through the fluff for these. There's not a ton to it, but there are some things worth mentioning.
They have added a Roadmaster Elite as well now.
Yeah, I heard that.
I pulled up the website. I don't think that had been released at the time.
It had not, article. Because it was one of my big complaints.
Yeah. They heard you.
They heard me and they listened. So with that said, my complaint was, if you're not completely familiar with Indian, the Challenger Elite and the Pursuit Elite, the Challenger is basically, if you're a Harley guy, that's their shark nose fairing. The Challenger is the Road Glide. The Pursuit Elite is it would be the Road Glide Limited. It's both shark nose fairings, full bagger and partial bagger, right? Full and partial. So they were both shark nose fairings, and in my video and in my article here, I said, I love both bikes. Indian, amazing bikes, amazing look. But I was like, hey, here's the deal. I appreciate you making elite shark nose fairings bikes, but a huge amount of the market is still Batwing guys. And although I love the shark nose and it's a beautiful bike, I wouldn't neglect the amount of riders that would want a Batwing Elite. Now, the reason for all of this, of course, is King of the Baggers. I strongly support both Harley-Davidson and Indian in continuing both in their mission, mission King of the Baggers. It's if you have not watched it, it's unbelievable. It's blowing up. It just went international. Harley announced that, they went international, and it's so fun. And it's this weekend. In fact, it starts today.
Oh, yeah. MotoGP.
At the time of this, at the time of this podcast. So I'll be watching that this weekend. You can get it on Moto America Live subscription. And I have Moto America Live. You can watch it live, and you can also watch the reruns. Excuse me. But so fun, has pushed the sport, has pushed innovation in baggers that we're all seeing, in the consumer market. It's trickling down to the bikes, all the R&D that they're doing. It's so good for the sport of touring, especially motorcycles. Unbelievable. And they've got the Hooligans, the other bikes, the Pan Americas, and all that kind of stuff. Really cool to watch. But they're really pushing the shark nose, and I feel both Harley and Indian are walking away a little bit. They need to remember that their number one best-selling bike for many, many years, it's going to take a long time for shark nose to catch up to that, was the Batwing. So don't leave that segment out. But here we go. Later, they came out, which they didn't announce to me, or I wouldn't have maybe been a little bit, I wasn't critical. I just said, I wish that they would have made a Batwing. But they did. They made the Roadmaster, which the Roadmaster is your full touring. That's what we knew in the past, Ultra Limited. Now it's the Street Glide Limited, or Street Glide Ultra, right? Street Glide Ultra. Yeah. Which is what we have now in 24. It's your full bagger, trunk, all that kind of stuff. And then your Chieftain is basically your Street Glide. It's just your Batwing without the trunk and all that. So that I'm not comparing Indian and Harley as far as quality or anything like that right there. That gives a lot of Harley guys an Indian perspective, and Indian guys a perspective to what that relates to with Harley models, because they are competing models and they're kind of the same, if you will, as far as that goes. So we got I'll let you talk about, you found the Roadmaster. So let's just go over some of the really guys, these bikes, if you watch my Power Plus review video, that's what these bikes are. They have all the same features. You've got a 112 cubic inch liquid cooled Power Plus V twin, amazing motor, 126 horsepower, 133 foot-pounds of torque. You've got 3 ride modes on all of them, just like the regular models. I'm just breezing over some of this. You've got your safety features, bike hold control, electronic combined braking, blind spot detection, and tailgate alert and rear collision warning, just like on the regular Power Plus models. They're coming on these models. So really under the hood, guys, these Elites perform just like the standard 2025 Power Plus lineup, but let's go ahead and break down, what makes them elite, if you will. Kind of like the CVO these are the CVOs. Harley has the CVOs. Indian has the Elites. So
interesting. I'm looking at the, road, it just changed on me. The Roadmaster Elite. And if I can get back to it, it's got a different motor in it.
Okay. Well, let's hold that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get back to it so I can.
Yeah. I'll let you talk all about that, because I don't know a lot about it. I haven't had time to research it. So what's coming on the Elites here? These two models, the electronically adjustable rear suspension preload, which comes on it. Now you can get that. You can add that to your other bikes if you want to at the time of purchase, but it's coming standard on these. Premium 5-spoke precision machine wheels, Pathfinder adapted LED headlight and driving light. That's cool. Enhanced audio system, bass boost, custom equalizers, white LED speaker underglow. So little underglow lights for the speakers. Ooh. Remote locking storage. Again, all standard stuff. A lot of this stuff you can add on to your other models, but this is coming standard. Heated grips, heated seats, headrest, passenger and rider floorboards. Of course, exclusive paint schemes and badging. They've got badging on the tank emblem and stuff like that. And these paint schemes are really cool. Without explaining them too much, go over there if you're interested in the Indians and look at those paint schemes. Individually numbered center consoles. Again, they're only making so many of these, and I think I have that down here, but I'll see if I do. The Challenger Elite also comes with a flared electronically adjustable windshield, while the Pursuit has the standard electronically adjustable windshield. All the Power Plus are coming with electronic, but one's flared, just worth noting. This motorcycle, the 2025 Indian Challenger Elite, pays homage to Gene Alabama Flash Walker, who set the land speed record in 1920 on a Indian Power Plus. Finish, premium dark horse black throughout. Special touches. Shatter glass particle effect for depth and brilliance. Yeah, just go look over the badging and the paint. It's easier than explaining it. The Indian Pursuit breakdown. It draws its theme from Indians' military heritage, specifically the production of 20,000 Power Plus motorcycles for the U.S. Army in 1916. Again, special paint finish, other highlights, badging, all kinds of stuff, guys. Even more exclusive, only 250 units will be released globally. The Indian Challenger Elite MSRP $39,999. The Pursuit Elite MSRP $44,999. And that's their Elite models. Very cool. I would love to have one of those guys. Note, I will say both appear to come in blacked out trim only. As of now, no chrome option has been mentioned. So there you go. With that said, Lurch has done his due diligence here. And I did see the Roadmaster. I forgot about it until just now. I hadn't had time to look over it. What's this thing all about you're looking at?
It's an Elite. It's definitely a CVO-esque bike, right? Okay. For the Harley guys. It's got all the chrome and beautiful paint job on it, but they went for more of a classic look on it. So what they say is, with a classic and sophisticated style, handcrafted, exacting fit and finish, and top-of-the-line touring amenities, Roadmaster Elite redefines what to expect in a timeless yet thoroughly modern American touring machine, with only 300 of these things being available worldwide. But it's got the 116 Thunderstroke in it.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at it. Okay.
Yeah. And it's got the full skirt on the front fender. You know, it really is a throwback to the early days of Indian, where it's got the fender skirting on the back of the fender behind the fork there. Very classic look, but obviously a much more modern bike. It's just not going to have some of the new features that the Roadmaster, or not the Roadmaster, but the Power Plus models have.
Yeah.
It's still going to have traction control, all that kind of stuff, but it's just not going to quite have as much.
Yeah, so it's not going to have all the blind spot monitoring. It's not going to have all those safety features, like Lurch said, that they threw up, ride modes, things like that. If you're not familiar, the Thunderstroke is their air-cooled, very traditional 45-degree V-twin motor, like we see on the Harley. Most of the touring models, your traditional V-twin. All of the Harleys are water-cooled. Now the newer ones. The Power Plus models, of course, are. That's the newer motor, Revy. It's 60-degree V-twin. It's much revier, much sportier. It's more of a metric feel. This is your old school, good old. The Thunderstroke's a great motor. It sounds great. It feels great. So this is, like Lurch said, I'm looking at it. This is going to be your very much more traditional, old school, what we've used to feeling on Indians and older school Harleys and things like that. It's a great look. Definitely screams Indian. Everything about it screams Indian on that guy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a Springfield blue candy paint with a black candy fade over silver and championship gold pinstriping, and the Indian head is that gold color. It's very good. It's a very good
chromed out.
But it's interesting. It's I see both Harley and Indian focusing heavily on their shark nose bikes because of the King of the Baggers, I believe, and the draw that's brought people into that shark nose. It seems like they're going more classic, both Harley and Indian, with the Batwing fairing bikes.
Yeah.
There's the Street Glide Ultra. There's no Road Glide Ultra. You can make it.
Right.
I've got one basically out in the garage there. I've put all the stuff on it. But
Just waiting on lowers.
they're not yet. I don't know if I'll do lowers. We'll see.
No. Oh, now you're not sure.
Oh, I never said I was going.
No, you
to.
said I'll never do it.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I probably won't.
But you're not. I want you to make a definitive, and then I'm going to mark this episode.
I am not going to put lowers on my bike.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
But
Ever.
never.
Okay. Perfect.
Maybe the next one.
Oh, so not
this one.
never.
Not this one. Not this bike. Never.
You can't go anywhere
This
with
bike,
that now.
never.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Sure.
I don't need it. But anyways, you try to take me off track. But
I
on the
didn't.
shark nose bike, they're focusing on the performance, and they don't want those bikes to necessarily look like the full dress touring bikes. You can make it as such, but they're finding that there's really a draw to the performance bagger stuff. So that's why the Batwing, you find that more in the full touring on both Indian and on Harley Davidson.
Yeah. And you may have said it, $41,999 is MSRP for the Roadmaster Elite. And they didn't put anything out on this really. No embargo
just
stuff.
snuck it out.
Contact me. It kind of just bled out. So, which is why we didn't know about it much, because I can't follow everything in the industry.
Right.
It's helpful when the companies tell me so that I can see stuff come out. But yeah. Go check out the Roadmaster Elite. And, we love our patron members. We want to get to know you. We want to give you benefits, all that. But, hey, if for whatever reason, the only way you want to support us, which we appreciate, is through a flat donation, we never balk at a flat donation. And we want to thank the following people.
We'd like to thank Jerry Dolan of Monroe, Wisconsin, Joseph Schott of Houston, Texas, and Tom Herdal of Janesville, Wisconsin.
There you go, lawabidingbiker.com/donate. Again, /donate. Pledge a cert, I'm doing patron. We appreciate it. Helps put a little fuel in the Law Abiding Biker gas tank.
So we can keep this thing running on down the road.
Telling you, we only got one more episode to do. This is a 3-banger day, and our brains get mushy. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation, guys. It really does help. And you can also go to the homepage of the Law Abiding Biker website. There's a big donate button there. But yeah.
Janesville,
definitely.
home of drag specialties.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the main one's at. I bet if we drop shipped him something, he'd get it quick.
Well, you would think. You would hope
They
so.
ship pretty fast, but being right next door, I bet he'd get it super fast.
Yeah. Just run over there and grab it. Wonder if they have a pickup.
Hell yeah. I'm sure you could just pick it up.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Go get hooked up with your
Figurati.
magnetic oil and transmission dipstick. You will not be disappointed, and you can drop us a thank you later, guys. But again, we're excited getting all the listings up and running, and already on my bike, a gold oil and a silver trans mission dipstick. And if you're boring and you're old and you want no excitement in your life, then go boring like Lurch and just get a black. We'll certainly ship you one.
Or you can be, look at me, look at my gold on my bike,
right.
look at me.
Because I like it, the gold.
Look at me.
There you go, guys. Get hooked up. What else we got here, Lurch? What haven't we?
We haven't done Amazon in a long time.
There you go. I want you to do that.
That's no skin off your teeth, but it gives us a little bit of taste.
Is there skin on your teeth?
Depends on what you had for dinner.
I've never heard skin off your back. I've never heard skin off your teeth.
Oh yeah, I've heard it. It's a saying.
In what drunk bar did you hear that? It's a saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
But anyways, no cost to you, but we do get a little taste on each purchase. So go to Law Abiding Biker and click through our banners. It's lawabidingbiker.com/banners. And then click on that bad boy, and it'll take you through a redirect into Amazon. Basically, there's some code in there that lets them know that you click through our site. Then bookmark that bad boy and just call it Lab Amazon. That's what I do on mine, because I don't own Law Abiding Biker. So I just every time I click on that link, it takes me through that little pass through to Amazon, and Ryan gets a little taste of my purchase. So easy way for you to help us out if you can't afford to be a patron or make a donation or even purchase from the store. You can do that. Help us out. No cost to you.
And again, no skin off your teeth.
No skin off your teeth.
And that's not a saying.
It is.
No, we're going to take this episode. We're going to take this episode out,
It is now.
we're going to go ahead and read this. The phrase "no skin off your teeth" is not a standard or widely recognized idiom. They're calling you an idiot. You're probably mixing up two real expressions. No skin off my back. This means it doesn't bother me and I don't care because the outcome doesn't affect the speaker. Example, if you don't want to go, that's fine. It's no skin off my back. Number 2 is by the skin of your teeth. This means just barely or narrowly escaping something. Example, I passed the test by the skin of my teeth. In short, no skin off my back, no concern to me. By the skin of my teeth, barely. No skin off my teeth, not an actual idiom. There you go. I muted Lurch. I'll unmute you to get your last word. Go ahead.
It's a saying now.
It's Oh, I'm sorry, Lurch. We have fun around here. I'm sure people are like, just get off Lurch's back. I'm not trying to be any skin on your teeth. Oh. Peace.